Now at noon, we're remembering Governor Bruce Sundlun. Reaction continues to pour in today following the death of the legendary state leader. This morning, we spoke with former Providence Mayor Joe Paolino, who ran against Sundlun in the 1990 Democratic gubernatorial primary and was later his economic development director. Paolino tells us that Governor Sundlun was an original.
He always used to say the first part of his life he learned, and then the next part of his life he wanted to earn, and he did well with that. And then the last part of his life he wanted to serve, and he enjoyed serving the people of Rhode Island. He loved that job of being governor.
Paolino also remembers former Governor Sundlun as being a take charge kind of guy. House Speaker Gordon Fox was a freshman legislator when Sundlun was governor. A guest on this week's Newsmakers, Fox says he was initially surprised when the governor was making major investments in the state infrastructure in the early 90s, despite such tough economic times.
It really struck me, like, Governor, we're cutting programs, we're turning lights. Why are we doing this? And one of the greatest lessons, this is the time to do it. When times is toughest is when government has to step in, has to invest, and when you have down markets is when it's cheaper to actually do bonding or whatnot. He goes, that's the very time, my boy, is when you do invest. And I can remember him telling me that.
Fox says he worked on Sundlun's campaigns in the late 1980s and always considered him a mentor. Meanwhile, funeral arrangements have been made for former Governor Sundlun. His funeral will be held Sunday at 10 a.m. at Temple Bethel. It's synagogue there in Providence. We're told calling hours will be held at the State House, but we do not know when they will be held as of yet. So we'll have much more on the passing of Governor Sundlun tonight, starting live at 5. We're out gathering more reaction on his legendary life. We're also remembering Governor Sundlun online at WPRI.com. You can find a complete video reflection on Bruce Sundlun's life and career. There's a photo gallery as well as statements from Rhode Island political leaders. You can also leave your own condolences for the Sundlun family.